witches and gentlefolk, welcome to Tabletop Tiddies, a queer and feminist live Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition actual play show run entirely by people of marginalized gender. Before we get in, I have to say who I am. I'm just skipping things. I didn't look at my notes and now I'm all over the place. Who am I? If this is the first time you're seeing me, that's a very bad first impression. But I'm Charlene Bear. I'll be your dungeon goddess this evening. And my pronouns are she, they. And I go by Char. So just call me that. Now, before we get into the episode, we want to acknowledge the colonial history of Canada and how Canada has and continues to take from Indigenous people. The effects of colonization are still felt to this day, and we acknowledge that this episode is being recorded on the stolen lands of the Anishinaabe, the Chippewa, the Haudenosaunee, the Wendat, Semiahmoo, Katzie, Kwantlen, Musqueam, Squamish, Tsleil-Waututh, and Coast Salish First Nations. If you would like to know more about the effects of colonization and support some Indigenous charities and organizations, you can go to the resources page on our website at tabletoptiddies.com/resources. I also thought today would be appropriate to mention that Indigenous folks have been struggling for decades to get September 30th as a national holiday, and then the Queen dies, and then apparently we're just going to give a national holiday to her for her funeral. And I'm like, why are we doing this? Please, no. But that's just my own personal view, and I just wanted to say that.
She already has a birthday. It's fine.
Yeah, she finally got a death day.
Yeah.
Lizard day. Lizard day.
A special
Not even
thank you
off on her birthday.
to our new Patreon producer, Paresh M. Thank you so much. We're very, very grateful for your support. We really appreciate it. My pandemonious players are ready to go.
Hello everyone, my name is Rachel Theilade, my pronouns are she, her, and I am playing Iris Ainsley, who is in the body of Princess Velandra, the Eladrin Circle of Stars druid. Pronouns are also she, her.
Hello, my name is Katrina Teitz. You can call me Kat. I'm currently playing Chloe Wright, who's in the body of Daana Strong-Eyed, who is our barbarian path of the wild magic. And all of her pronouns are she, her, /ene.
Hi, I'm Casper. My pronouns are they, them. I am playing Waverly, whose pronouns are she, her, who is currently in the body of Weatherly, whose pronouns are they, them, and they are a wild hunt blood hunter, wolfy werewolf boy.
Ooh. My name is Sara Mayfield. My pronouns are she, her, and I play Jenny Smith. And she is a human who is in the body of a Loxodon Eldritch Knight fighter named the Captain, whose pronouns are also she, her.
Cool. Yeah.
And I'm Kelly. My pronouns are they, them, and I'm playing Issac Close, whose pronouns are he, him, who is in the body of Beira's Fall, whose pronouns are her, he, she, her, and she is a Furbolg wizard / rogue.
There it is.
We also have some sponsors to thank.
Inspire to create a space you can be proud of at Inspire to Create Shop, a small Canadian business supporting and sourcing the materials from other small Canadian businesses. They have everything to make your space as cool and nerdy as possible. They have cheeky and funny decals to personalize your walls and cars, and dishwasher-safe mugs sporting your favorite class for when you come out of a long rest. Roll for initiative with Inspire to Create's Dice Towers and get one for yourself using our code, Tiddies by Night, for a discount at Inspire. The number 2, Create Shop on Etsy.
We are also using Sirenscape to help make our stream more atmospheric. You can check them out at sirenscape.com to include it in your own home games or stream games. And we are also featuring songs from the new Critical Role album, Welcome to Taldore, which is available on all streaming platforms, so check them out.
And we would like to also send a special shout out over to our friends over on the Nat 30s today. The Nat 30s are a group of tabletop gamers in their beautiful all natural 30s, quote unquote, for now, playing role-playing games live on Twitch. Now hosted over at the Compound Network, a collaboration of South Coast Massachusetts creatives who want to bring the joy of gaming to all. Join the Bums of Green Nest on Sundays at 4 p.m. Eastern as they attempt to stop the cult of the dragon from raising Tiamat from her prison in the Nine Hells in the long-running Tyranny of the Dragons campaign. On Midnight Mondays, the Compound Network hosts The Midnight World, a horror-themed tabletop RPG by Gem and I Studios, currently in early release. The ticking of the clock and the impending sense of dread define this roleplay-heavy game system. They invite you to go and run a game, play in a game, or even just suggest concepts for their next horror story. The Compound hosts several other streams throughout the week as well, some run or played by members of the Nat 30s. Yeah.
Whoa! Did you know if you have Amazon Prime, you get 1 free Twitch sub every month? You just got to link up your account, which is the free part, and then it's just easy as pie. If you subscribe to us, you get super cool emotes. We do not have a pie emote, but we do have other emotes like Marge, and you can crit or be like, oh no, or be like hype, or lots of other things. So if you subscribe, we would really appreciate it. And then this is where I get serious, because it helps support the show. It helps to pay our cast. It helps us get art. It helps us commission new music, like our banging theme song and other really great things. It helps us make the show better. So we would appreciate it if you could use it on us. And also shout out to our emote artist, Allison McAllister. You can check out their art at alliemackey.com. Potential content warnings for today's episode include darkness and corpses. Dun, dun, dun.
Corpses.
Corpses.
Horses?
Dead
Horses?
bodies.
Horses?
Horses.
In hell? No.
Without further ado, let's dive into tonight's episode of Tabletop Tiddies, Escaping Tesora. Last time on Tabletop Tiddies, our group of adventurers took their long rest before heading through the next gate of hell. Waverly and Chloe spoke about the possibility of staying in this world while training the baby basilisks, which have been growing at a rapid rate. Waverly put together that if they spend the full week in hell, they will be leaving with full-size basilisks. And Chloe thinks staying behind in Tesora is too wild of an idea. Jenny sent another message to Maggie and learned that there was an open investigation regarding their whereabouts with no current leads, and that Sherlock Escape's camera feed had cut out before they arrived. Through the gate, the kindred souls were met with pitch-black darkness and nothing but an abyss of emptiness around them. Making their way to the center of this level was a long and arduous task, but with some good survival checks, you managed to make most of the journey quickly. Suddenly, as you reach the hills that should lead to the next gate, the skies above opened up and a meteor shower rained down. Chloe and Waverly were pinned underneath a massive boulder, but Willow and Iris were able to help them escape. Gaby flew ahead to help lead the way, and Issac managed to use magic to shrink some of the worst meteors as they fell. After facing this near-death experience, Issac set up the tiny hut for a long rest and messaged everyone to leave so that he could speak to Iris alone. The two had a heart-to-heart and shared some of their deeper feelings for one another, both thinking the world of the other person. The rest of the party re-entered the hut as Issac and Iris were hugging each other and preparing to rest. So you're all pretty exhausted from the long, weary travel, but you do see what I just described of Iris and Issac being a little snuggly as you come back.
Do I hear them come in?
I imagine that it's opaque from the outside, so I feel like they would be kind of in the middle of talking or whatever. They can't see what was happening when they come in until they're actually in the space.
As soon as
like-
they oh.
I was just gonna be like, Jenny's just like sitting there pretending to not be there, looking at her book.
As soon as I hear people come in, I immediately break the hug and try to pretend we were just talking about normal stuff, and I was like, okay, and I just roll a little bit, like awkwardly. I'm just okay, now we're just sitting.
Just
I
before
need-
you do that,
Fine.
I use prestidigitation to make the sound of like back cracking to make it look like I was cracking your back.
What? Well, now I have to go along with this. Thank you.
Man. Yo, Waves, I told you it was way too early to come back in.
You know what?
Why are you like this? You're so insistent. You should, hey, woo!
Hey,
How's it going?
everybody.
Yeah,
Wait,
Crazy weather we're having here in hell, huh?
what is
It's crazy.
Classic
why is
meteor
it-
storm.
Yeah.
Why does it smell in here?
What?
Smells like your
What?
guys. Smells like your guys. Your
The
guys.
tiny hut always smells like this.
Yeah,
what are you
it's-
talking about?
Totally normal.
Does it kind of smell familiar to you guys? What is it?
Feels like
Yes.
cookies.
Sounds like you need to go rest because you must be really tired.
Yo, that. Okay.
Wasn't expecting it to work, but okay.
I was just asking. I had an idea, and I think that we should do the idea. And I'm gonna pull out my bag of beans.
Yeah?
This can help us in hell, but I need a volunteer to go plant it outside of the tiny hut. Because if I leave, it goes away.
I'll do it. I was just out there with the basilisk, who are not in the tiny hut. They're hanging out with Willow, like just cuddled up underneath her.
Here's a
Willow's just
bean.
like, they're very cute.
Just kind of like put it in the
Don't
ground
look him
and
in the eye yet.
put water in it,
Hello.
and then a minute after you do that, something will happen.
Okay. So I go outside, like, like a good distance away, like a good 15 feet away from everybody. Plant it, and like do the water thing, and then book it the 15 feet back.
All right. As you run back, you have plenty of time, so that's totally fine. Now I get to roll something.
Ooh. I don't even get to roll.
I mean, if you want to, you can roll the D100, and I will tell you what happens.
Man, some of these are bad.
Yeah, good luck.
Which is why I
mean,
booked it.
We're in a tiny hut.
They can't
it's
get us
safe.
until
Yeah.
we're done on the long rest.
That's
if it
a
is bad,
That's a 5.
Oh, that's so low.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
scared.
very low.
Okay.
Love that.
You can all see, because the tiny hut's translucent on the inside, the spot that Waverly planted this bean. There slowly begins, it gets to be wet. Wetter than the normal mud around the floor that you're sitting on. And suddenly, psh, a geyser erupts and spouts beer from it.
Whoa!
For how long?
In
For
the
how long?
air.
How long?
For how long?
Do
Do we know how long?
I'm not going to tell you, but it's spouting it right now.
Go grab our water skins.
Guys, can you tell it's beer?
I got a few empty vials. I think it looks like beer.
Are we
Listen,
getting
we're in hell.
sloshed?
Let's just fucking listen.
Let's
we're in
just
hell.
do it.
Fuck it. Let's just fucking do
Let's
it.
just do it.
Yeah.
Let's just do it.
After
hell.
everything
We're in
that's
hell.
happened, I think
Sorry, how do you feel about us totally derailing this session?
We're gonna stay in hell for another week. It's fine.
yeah.
Hey,
Marge is just,
it's
like,
a
sitting there,
timed
what the
spell. The others, it's timed.
Yeah, but we're gonna get it fucked on.
So you rush forward. Beira, you have to stay in the tiny hut
Yeah.
because if you leave,
I'll
it
grab.
doesn't stay.
I'll grab if you have things you want me to fill up.
I have
with
2
beer.
empty vials.
Okay, I'll go and do it.
So
I'm just
everyone
like
would
sad
like to.
looking at it because I want.
We'll get to have some.
I wanted to stand under it. That seemed like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm playing in the beer, just like doing the singing in the rain dance.
My mom won't let me outside. I have mono. I have to watch all the kids play during the summer.
Where's the lie?
Everyone who wants to collect beer can do so by making a dexterity saving throw for me.
Ooh,
As you're
that's
like,
saucy.
Is it like freezing
I-
a little on the top of my
I
bowl?
have advantage on those.
You really want the beer?
DC 12, we'll say.
I hit a 12. Thank fuck. I thought I was gonna be very
I got
bad.
it. 21.
Ah, dirty 12, but it's a 12.
Oh. Aha, you know what I'm gonna do? We're about to take a rest. Fuck it. Yeah.
Use a luck point.
I got an 18.
All right.
And I'm gonna take. Oh wait. I'm gonna. No, never mind. I'm fine.
What are you gonna do? Oh, should I do
No,
it again
nothing.
if I want to fill all the vials, or is that just for like?
You got a 12, so I'll say that that was like the DC. It's just for fun. So they're all, you're
Okay.
able to get them all.
Yay.
And almost as quickly as it came, it stops. The beer stops. It only lasted for about 30 seconds.
Wow.
How much did we get?
I got what I caught with my nose that I currently am drinking. And this vial. It's not a nose though, it's a trunk, so it's not weird.
Yeah.
That would still hurt.
I feel like it would hurt.
I don't think it hurts. Does it? I feel like it's just kind of like, I don't.
Listen,
I mean, I can tell you. It's
Yeah,
a good
tell us
fictional
what
creature. I can
I'm not the one
decide it can hurt.
Yeah.
My PC. It actually, it feels like I'm getting a massage from the inside of my face.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, nice.
Like bougie.
And you now have beer for whenever you would like to enjoy it.
What are we looking at? Like a draft? Like a IPA?
Yeah.
What do we got?
Oh yeah, what kind of
Sour?
beer is it, Char?
It's a pale ale.
Nice.
Classic.
Of course.
I'll drink that. I'm not too
Can't go
picky in
wrong.
hell.
Can't go wrong.
I'm more of a
Can't go
fan of like a
wrong.
saison, but this will be okay.
You know what? I'm not taking this
Okay.
crap anymore. Moving on. The rest of your long rest is completed, and with that, the next quote unquote morning, 8 hours later, you're awake suddenly. Suddenly, I was awake. And I did want to say that Jenny, your ability to cast sending has reset.
Let's send a text message. All right. She sits down, raises her hands as though she is typing, and then sends this message. The message is you cut off after escape room. Only 25 words. What happened to everyone's stuff and families? Don't know how / when returning. I'm trying. Love, Peach emoji.
Roll a D100.
Ah, fuck. I always forget that that's a part. Oh, a D100. Do I know if it fails?
I'll tell you.
I got a
Or
42.
Also, you would get no reply.
Okay, yeah, that's
A 42 makes it no problem, so it's not long until you do get a response, which says, oh, first, I have to ask. I need to clarify. Kat, does Chloe live in an apartment, or do they live with their family?
An apartment.
Okay. Jeffries have launched a full search. Posters, TV ads, everything. Family's okay. I have everyone's stuff. Send something real to prove to all.
How to do this?
What?
Like a selfie? Can we do that?
I'll communicate all this to the group as we wake up from our debauchery.
Yeah, was it a wild night, or did people save their ale for another day?
I only collected it because it's magic, and last time I drank, I crashed my parents' car. So like I crashed the Tesla, so I'm like, no.
Wait, did you not? You had some of the whiskey in the escape room, though, right?
Yeah, and then I got transported into another dimension.
Yeah, I would say your track record with alcohol, not strong.
I'm already in hell. I don't want to risk it.
I think I had some. I don't know if I had all of it, but I had some for sure.
I definitely drank and then like very sneakily did like an air cheers to Iris and sort of drank out of like celebration a little bit.
Jenny was like,
Mine was more
Eyes
like
emoji.
drinking out of like, thank God I can relax now. Jesus Christ.
That's fair.
yeah.
As soon as Ginny tells us that like the Jeffries launched an investigation, Waves is gonna just process that. Like after a moment, and she's just gonna be like, "My parents are looking for me."
Is that a
Of course
surprise?
they are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know this is
Come
surprising to
on.
you, but yeah, I mean, you're still their daughter.
It's been
9
9
months.
months.
Well, yeah, which is why I kind of figured that they thought that I would have just like ran away and just written me off or something, but
I don't think they'd write you off if you ran away either. I think they'd be like, where the fuck did they go? Because you're their kid.
that's I'm gonna go and like just sit with my basilisk outside. I was like,
Valid. Yep.
In other news, as I guess like Waverly exits, can we send something back?
I don't know.
I
I didn't think we could, but I mean, I didn't know we could send messages either, so maybe when we get out of hell, we can ask Marge if there's a way to prove.
We're not.
Unless we figure it out on the way here.
Maybe we'll
Oh.
see a person from our world who died, and then they'll get sucked
no.
back into like I don't know, meet a coma patient, and then like they can actually that we still wouldn't be sending anything back.
No.
Maybe we just need to befriend a god.
Yeah, let's try
Yeah.
that.
Let's do
I
that.
say-
I mean, this.
two things.
What else? Nothing will surprise me at this point, really.
Yeah,
Selfie is definitely the first option if there's a possibility of that. And
They
then
also won't know it's us because we don't look like us.
Yeah, that is also true.
why don't you send something that nobody else knows about you? Like, for example,
I hate
you
to
know.
say it, but Maggie knows everything about me.
Yeah, okay.
So that's not gonna work.
I think Maggie also believes you. It's more trying to
Yeah.
convince
For other people.
Other
to
people.
have all of our families like chill out and not think we're dead. Basically, I think is
That
what this
being-
plan is.
There were some books that in the library that kind of went over my head, but I think it's possible. I mean, like, Marge sent us here. It has to be possible
Yeah.
to go to different planes. Like, this is just like the equivalent of where we're from, but hell.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
could maybe if we go back, we can talk to Phineas, my cool dude friend, and we can see if there's a way to send stuff back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's got to be possible.
Yeah.
I mean, if we don't die, which we're totally not gonna die, and then just
No.
aggressively starts knocking on everything that's wooden on her body.
And I'm gonna say that as this discussion's gonna happen while you're traveling. So you've been making your way, continuing up the hill, and you did find the Black River, stagnant, sort of unmoving, almost like glass that you were meant to follow. You know this is the path to bring you up the hill the correct way. Your goal awaits atop this hill. Excuse me, I'm so burpy. Oh my goodness.
Me every session.
It's like, yes!
Hype girl cat.
And as you continue to strategize while you're walking, I need everyone to roll me a wisdom save.
Ugh. Oh, God,
She's
I keep
not
hitting my
wise.
mic. I'm so sorry.
Does everyone bring their coins for the ferry boat, right?
24. No, 23. Sorry.
20.
Math is good.
12.
15.
Okay, everybody passed. That was great. So you continue moving up the hill. It seems like as you're walking, part of your brain gets a bit foggy. You're almost second guessing, are you heading in the right direction or not? But collectively, you're all so strong together that you know you're continuing in the right direction. And as you're walking, eventually you start to see these like white stones ahead of you. They're about 15 feet ahead of you, about the size of like a Loxodon fist, like a pretty big sphere, bigger than a baseball.
I'm going to use my racial ability as a furball. I'm going to sort of like start dusting off snow and send it forward and surround myself with detect magic. Concentrate on that for a while.
Okay. Anyone else doing anything?
Oh, I'm holding Rudolph out in front of me, a little short bow of warning, to see if these little... It's hell, so I'm just assuming every nook and cranny is out to kill me and my crew, so...
I'm gonna just like try to normal investigate these stones, I think, because I don't have to have detect
For
magic.
sure. Go for it.
I will also, but I am specifically looking to see if they look either like the meteors, or if they look like they've impacted, or if they've like rolled down, like one of those type things.
Nice. Okay.
So I've got no fucking clue because I rolled a 5. So
I got a 17 for my extremely specific, and I kind of wish I had asked a bit more of a broad question now.
I will say, I'll answer everyone's cues at this point. So, Kelly, Beira, you can tell as you're continuing to approach that the stones are not magical.
Normal ass
They
rocks.
are mundane. And Iris, you're the first one to take like a close look at them. And even with a 5, you can tell when you approach that it's not a stone, it's a skull. Many skulls.
Oh. Okay.
And Jenny, you can tell from your very specific question that these seem to be, not that they fell from the sky, but you're kind of correct in that they've sort of like been rolling down this hill a bit.
All right.
Are
And
they...
Rudolph is not glowing.
Okay, cool.
These are dead people.
These are dead people. Can we tell what kind of people?
Yeah.
Like what
Like, were they
species, size of
humanoid
skulls?
Or yeah.
Make
'cause you said they were-
medicine check.
Were they nice?
I'll say
Were they nice? Were they
that
polite?
whoever's doing it. Okay, Jenny just rolled.
Sorry.
And I'll say
I was gonna ask if...
Conferred.
Jenny, you can do it with advantage because Iris is with you.
Okay.
I'll say that.
Do they work in finance?
Yeah, no, they did not work in finance.
Can I help Weatherly to do it? Our like tracker.
Yeah, I should not have
You know
led
what?
this.
At this rate, everyone roll a medicine check.
I have
Yeah.
+0 with advantage. I got an 11.
17.
9.
I'll give the help action to Weatherly because mine is not good.
All right. So Weatherly, you can roll with advantage.
What if we just didn't pass this check at all?
You'll never
18.
know.
Then we all die, and that's the end of the campaign. This is
Yeah.
very important.
All right. So Iris and Waves, both of you can tell that there are a variety of species here. A variety of. They're not even just humanoid. Some of them look like monstrous skulls. As you get closer and further in, it's also that there are more of them. It started off that they were peppered of various shapes and sizes, but until you start to have to literally start to climb over them, next to this river, the amount of bones and skeletons just increase until the entire floor is covered with bones.
When you say monsters, can I see if they are a fae or fiend or undead kind of monster?
I would say there would be some of all of those.
Okay, cool. Because I got blood hunter stuff that I keep forgetting that I have.
Yeah. And that's definitely, you get that feeling here. Even though they've been long dead, there's like no trace of flesh left on these bodies. You still get that feeling.
Okay, guys, I got creepy feeling. Coming from these dead guys. Just so stay on your toes. And squishy people in the back.
But what if something comes behind us?
Squishy people in the middle.
Well, you won't do a sandwich, a squishy
Wait.
sandwich.
Chris sandwich.
That sounds bad. Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, Chloe.
Oh, you want to? Wait, you want to be
Who's going
the?
in front?
You want to be the butt, or do you want to be the front?
I don't care. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Rock,
yeah,
paper,
okay.
scissors.
Wait, okay.
Whoever. What?
Which one? Yeah.
Winner goes in the back. In the front. In the back.
In the butt. In the butt. Winner goes in the butt.
In the butt. Winner goes in the butt. Ready?
Ready?
Yeah, they do.
Rock, paper.
Okay. We can do this again.
Sorry.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah. Rock,
Rock, Paper.
Why you're so delayed?
You're doing this over
I don't
Zoom.
know. Let's just okay. We'll just do it,
Both of you do
and
it.
then we'll just see what happens.
Okay.
You ready? Wait, Char, count us in, and then we'll just go.
1, 2, 3, go.
Rock, paper, scissors.
What the fuck are we? Oh my god. As all of the people crave.
I imagine
all
this
of
is
that's
actually
going
happening
on,
like this.
Waves is gonna walk ahead with her basilisk, because, like, okay.
Oh man.
Waves is just gonna walk ahead with her basilisk.
All right.
Like, I've got faith in you. You're doing great, sweetie.
We're both taking up the rear at this point. I feel.
I do have a -1 in intelligence, so this is pretty fitting.
Oh boy.
Sweating.
Okay.
Can I actually? Hey, Iris. Do you think Willow can pick me up? Like, do you think she's strong enough?
Yeah, you just gotta ask her politely, like a normal person.
I'm gonna speak with my in my speech of beast and leaf, so she can understand my accent, and I will ask, can she pick me up so that I can get higher and maybe shoot something with magic if it attacks us and I can see it.
Okay. Sure.
And then as she does, I will quietly say, "Wee."
Yeah, and she tries to elevate you as high as as high as they can.
All right, and then I'm gonna prepare. Oh man, I got rid of all of my ranged cantrips. I'm just gonna keep an eye out.
All right.
Why'd you do that?
Go ahead and roll perception, and you can do so with advantage from this elevated viewpoint.
Thank God. Oh, that was a journey. Oh, that was the same roll. That's a 8.
It's tough to see beyond the chaos that is the skulls
many
and
skulls.
other bones.
I'll just stay up here though. It's fun.
Yeah. And you continue moving forward. I also would say that it's been another 8 hours, which means that the basilisks are another month older.
Fuck.
So they're like, you're like one rest away from them to be able to be petrifying people.
Oh, that's so awesome.
And eventually you do reach the gate at the top of this hill, and its energy flickers as you approach. Chloe, you would remember the last gate's energy aura was very solid, and this one seems to be kind of like staticky.
You guys, this door does not seem as emotionally stable as the other door.
They haven't improved enough to.
Oh. You think we have to do something else?
I don't
Does anyone
know.
not feel like they've done something cool?
I thought it was something cool. I don't know.
Says the person
Kind
who
of
shrank
ran.
a freaking meteor. Okay,
I don't want to gloat, but that was pretty cool. So
It was really cool.
Willow's like, I definitely rocked hard ass in that battle. It was great.
That reminded me of my sister.
whoa.
I just kind of ran. Do I have to do something cool?
I like help people and stuff. Is that?
I did literally nothing.
What are you doing? What is the group doing as you're nearby? You're about 15 feet away from the gate.
I want to shoot the gate with electric blood magic.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe to try and charge it. I don't know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going to shoot it with Rudolph. I'm going to just make sure I'm doing this right.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
It's a gate. Please don't suck.
It's like a 10 is good.
Dirty
Okay.
20, baby.
You make it. And
And
how much
then-
electric energy?
Yeah, so I've got to roll a d6 to see how much I hurt myself. Oh, I forgot I had to click it twice. Ouch. Okay. A whole 6 point. Better be worth it. Yeah, and it's... What the heck am I... Too many buttons. All right. I got this. I can do this.
Believe in you.
That's 8.
Max.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. 8
This
points.
is entirely lightning?
That was that. That was just the arrow, and then the other one. Where did it go? This is my second time casting this thing. I have no idea. That's the eyeless one. Where's the lightning one? I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's a
You're
new,
doing right.
It's a new time to explore this ability.
Don't have. Oh, plus 1d6. So, hi. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like these sixes.
You're really rolling well. Yeah, another full 6. All right. As your arrow flies true towards the gate, it impacts it in the center of its sort of like screen that has this like flicker to it, and it stops about halfway through. And everyone can see this like spider effect throughout the aura branch out from the arrow as the lightning energy rejuvenates the gate, and all of a sudden the whole arch of it begins to hum, and the arrow dissipates as the aura of the gate becomes solid once more.
Waverly, did you just jumpstart a gate in hell?
As I like try and stop the bleeding on my hand. Yeah.
That's cool.
Pretty cool.
Why did that work? And also, I feel like this maybe incentivizes bad behavior.
Shoot every door from now on.
Look, I wanted to do something impressive because like before this, I got my butt handed to me by like little imps, and then I got beat up by Skyrocks. So I mean,
All right. Fair enough.
Shall we?
Sweet chow.
Yeah, let's do this.
I notch another arrow and then walk through the gate. Not playing with this.
And you prepare yourselves and push through. And I need to know once more what comes to each of your minds as you're walking through. What epic feat did you complete? And we're going to start with Iris.
I think there's like the moment. There's like a couple. There's one moment that flashes very briefly before Iris, and then it goes and deviates because that's not actually the cool thing. So the first small thing that flashes is saving her friends from getting crushed underneath the rock with Willow. Mm-hmm. But then it is like, nah, that wasn't the most important thing you did here. And it was being truthful and talking to Issac about the feels. And that she should feel proud of being honest. Yeah. That's it. I can't
you're
hear you now.
muted now, Shar.
Rip.
Oh no.
It's like, oh no!
Still muted.
Oh no!
Oh no!
We're gonna go to tech.
We'll be on. Be right
Oh
back.
wait.
Oh, okay.
By saying we were gonna go right back, you fixed it.
Magic.
Jenny. That was scary.
Okay. I think. I don't know if Jenny has anything that she was specifically like, this was impressive for this thing, but I think what she has was just her ability to rely on herself. So as she's walking, she was like, she looks back and she was like, oh, I looked at the thing and I recognized that it was gonna be like lava and like things falling, and I recognized the signs, and then I recognized that I need to send Gaby ahead for help. And it was just like all these little moments, and she was like, and I recognized when I was taking notes in the hut to not say anything while they were having a heart to heart. Flashes of like recognizing these moments of self awareness.
Nice. Yeah, that's lovely. I also need to say thank you, the Hype Goblin, for the raid. We really appreciate it. Everyone, all of the Titty Committee, please give them all the support and give them a follow. And then we'll pass it over to Issac.
I think almost in like a reverse, Isaac like immediately thinks about like hugging Iris in the dome, and then like lingers on that for a moment, and then realizes like that wasn't his accomplishment, and sort of
Wow. Rude.
it was because that was like something that he'd always secretly wanted, or like always secretly hoped for, and didn't think that it was possible. But I think the moment that like finally like comes to vision is just like how comfortable he was doing the like ice armor, backflip, like all of these things, and shrinking the meteor to protect people, obviously, but like how second nature it had become, and how comfortable in the Beira persona that he had gotten in that moment.
Dan.
I think Dan was pinned under a rock for a good chunk of this, but but then Dan did that sweet running juice and was running at 80. So that was pretty cool. But I will mention this large ass beast running 80 and then being like, yeah, and then also seeing Beira whip past at least double the speed of 80 was like wait, what?
I will note I did my calculations wrong. It wasn't 240, it was like 160, I think.
Still
a
double.
lot.
But, you know.
Double.
Yeah, that was. I love that moment. That was super cool. Nice sharing that, Dan. And Weatherly.
The moments that pass in front of Weatherly's eyes are like training, having the whole how to train your basilisk moment, and then like running with the basilisk in complete wolf form, but then like cherry on top would be, it's just a montage of like cherry on top of is the jump starting the freaking gate with a blood like arrow and just like randomly, yeah, sure, this should work.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, those are the three moments that really like flash in front of their eyes.
Awesome. And as you all feel these images come to your minds and you continue to move through this portal, through this gate, you also feel a little bit of that energy sort of like not piercing, but like entering your bodies, the energy of the gate. And you're thinking back to what you climbed up to get here. And it seems like you're met with the idea that if you fail the gate's task, the proving yourself worthy, you might end up just getting disintegrated and turn into a skull yourself. But you all make it through. And on the other side, you are met with a vile bog, a wet squelching underneath you as you step, and you are knee-deep in a rotting marsh. Thunder overhead as a cold sleet begins coming down in waves. And around you there are decomposing fish and monstrous carcasses. And I need everyone to immediately make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah.
What does this have to do? Does this have to do with cold by any chance?
It has to do with you're gonna throw up because it smells
No.
bad.
Okay.
I got a 9.
You vomit.
I got it.
I got it.
You also vomit, Isaac.
Oh my god! I have a +6 in this, and I rolled a 2. I've got an 8.
Everyone's vomiting.
I have a +6 and I used my lucky feat and I have a 13.
Let me check. 13.
Please don't,
You vomit! No!
I'm gonna immediately just like rapid
18.
cast prestidigitation to make it not smell like garbage in here.
Like in order going through the door, just vomit.
I want to say I went first. I smelled it with my wolfy sensitive nose, and I'm like, because I got an 18.
With an 18, you manage to stuff it down. You're the only one, and the rest of your friends continue to.
Oh my god.
I'm also,
And as it starts, I'm just gonna cover my ears.
I
Yeah.
also prestidigitated off of Willow because I was still, and I threw up on the side of her branches.
Nice.
Sorry.
Fine.
I also picture being like one of the last people in, being like, "Wait, are you guys vomiting? Don't vomit! If you vomit,
Content warning. Vomit sounds.
Yeah, right.
Too late for that. Whoops. I didn't expect everyone to fail.
My beer. Oh,
Why'd you make it so stinky?
I should have ate something.
Why did we do that? Why did we drink? This is a bad idea.
Stop.
Oh my god.
Can I try and find the center as quickly as possible? Because I don't want to
Yes.
deal with this anymore.
Please make a survival check.
Oh, sweet Christmas. I'm going full wolf mode, which is probably terrible for my constitution. Not full wolf mode, but like hybrid mode. And trying to find my way out.
Oh.
Thank God for the advantage. That did not help. No.
You rolled stealth, baby.
Yeah, what's your modifier for
Oh, crap.
survival?
Sorry.
We'll keep the roll, but we'll just add a different modifier. So you have
Oh,
a plus
5.
5 normally.
Yeah.
So that's 5, 6, 7. So you got an 8, which is not the best. This is the lowest you've gotten so far, meaning that it's going to be a bit difficult for you to continue making your way forward. AKA, you're going to be here longer than you were in the last arc of hell.
Yeah, I got distracted. All of my friends got sick.
And you continue to push forward through this marsh, and you're reminded almost of the Game of Rings comes to mind when the Fellowship had to make their way through a very scary marsh that had like the dead bodies floating in it underneath the water. And I want to know what your strategy is as you're here. You hear like the chittering of bugs, hoots of bird-like creatures fly overhead, but it's still just raining sleet down on you.
Ew.
If Willow's okay with it, I wouldn't mind hanging up on her branches still.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm a big umbrella, but it's also... Does anyone have a way... It's kind of cold.
Yeah, I can make you a little bit warmer and prestidigitate just like warm summer breeze.
That's nice.
It's usually I do cold, but warm also works.
Thanks.
For my stuff. It's like I have like poison stuff, but it's for like one person.
Is this still stinky?
It is, yeah.
I put 2 pieces of jerky up my nose.
Oh my god.
Not very smart, but
I don't know. That seems pretty brilliant. to me.
Would like to take a piece of jerky and stick it in my trunk.
I go, oh yeah, dude, here you go. I'm happy to share my nose plugs.
Boy.
How was that strat for you, Shard?
It's great. I'm gonna say you get to roll flat instead of with disadvantage at the next roll.
Holy
Anyone else with
Christmas.
strategies?
I'm gonna cast resistance on myself, I think. So I'm gonna you touch one willing creature once. It's a cantrip. Once before the spell ends, a target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to one saving throw of its choice. It can roll the die before making the saving throw, before or after making the saving throw. The spell then ends. So it's a cantrip, so I can just like
Be focusing on it.
cast it after a minute ends. If I don't need to roll a thing, I can just cast it on myself.
Love
again.
that.
Yeah.
Char,
Yes.
if I notice that Waverly is struggling a little bit more with navigation, I would like to use my boots and fly up and see if I can see any sign of
Ooh.
the gate.
Awesome. Okay, yeah. Boom, you're able to fly, and as you do, you sort of leave like it's similar to the beer geyser from before, except it's swamp water. And you can fly up, I'll say even over the big canopy of trees. and you look out and go ahead and roll a perception check or survival, either or.
Okay. Oh, fucker. I think it's just raining too hard. So I got a 7.
Yeah, it's tough. You can't really get a sense of direction here. There's so much going on. You're kind of overwhelmed with the smell, the rain, everything. So you head back. Oh, it's up to you. Do you stay up here or do you want to head back down to the group?
I think I'll head back down to the group because I know I'm beefy, and I know that if they go into like an alligator or something, they're probably gonna need me there.
Yeah. But I will say that you can leave your boots on to be able to not have to walk through the sludge. Because the next thing I'm going to ask for is another con save, not for vomiting, but just for the sheer amount of willpower it's going to take you to continue moving forward.
Can I make mine like a dex save as I try and like spider monkey from tree to tree?
I'm going to say because it's more about like the length of the task that you're still going to have to do it.
Cool.
I rolled a 21 with my resistance added.
Awesome. And please roll for Willow.
Okay.
19.
I don't know why I keep forgetting to have Willow's stuff up. I need to stop that. At least it's very easy to bring up.
And Beira, you actually wouldn't have to roll because you're in Willow's branches. And the basilisks are too. And I'll say Gaby is too.
Can I give the help action to Willow because I am
Baby's
warming
hanging out.
them up?
Okay, cool. Thank you. So that was a 12 or a 12.
Nice.
I got a 6.
12 is the DC, so I think everybody
Thank God.
passed except for Waves. So Waves, you're going to have just one level of exhaustion.
I would like
continue moving
to
forward.
state for our viewership that I think Jenny would have just accepted that she's walking down with the group and would have not used the boots.
Okay, sure.
But I rolled, and then the first roll was a nat 1, so I used another luck point to get a 21.
Okay,
Wow.
yeah.
So
that's
we
the good
did
use of
it.
that perk.
Yup.
Or feat, not perk. I'm in Dead by Daylight mode.
You mean deceased
is-
by morning?
Yeah. Yes. Quite an arduous task is facing you all, but you're trudging through. You're working together. You're helping each other as you continue forward. And I would love to have a perception check from whoever is leading the group at this point.
If you're in front, I'll cast guidance on you.
Yeah, I'll be in front.
All right.
As I struggle through this layer. And then guidance is a +4.
I believe
D4,
it is. Yeah, D4.
Yeah. So I got a 17.
Hey, yeah, that's enough. Off in the distance, you see some glimmering light up ahead. It's like a magical yellowish hue that's about 15 feet up and about 60 feet forward. It's near a large tree trunk.
Guys, I see a light, and not like a light at the end of the tunnel we're all gonna die light. It's well, maybe,
I feel like
but
we're in hell, so probably nowhere else to go.
yeah, well, it looks like we're getting close to the gate. But I'm pretty sure if this was a game, then there would be boss music playing. So I'm just like, from my own experience with it, like just giving y'all a heads up.
All right, everyone keep walking. Willow, if anything appears by us, poke me real quick, and I'm gonna project my senses into the orb, and I'm gonna send it ahead to scout.
Okay,
So-
yeah.
Like, we're doing Waverly first. We'll have Willow in the middle.
I'm
Chloe-
gonna go head up and hang out with my buddy in the front, just in case. Not that I don't love being large and in charge in the back with you, but I want to space this out a little bit.
Yeah.
Just for funsies. Not that rock, paper, scissors wasn't exhilarating.
It was absolutely exhilarating. It worked super well. All right.
Dan just saw that Waves was struggling.
Aw.
And Iris, you would be sort of near the center as well, so near
Yeah.
Willow as well. And go ahead with your sphere, Isaac. Make a perception check.
Can I, more than just looking for stuff, I'm going to try to listen to see if it sounds like there's any creatures where I'm going, like in the area
Okay.
of the light. Mostly because I get advantage on that with my
Listening?
sphere.
Yeah.
It sends out almost like a pulse. Ooh, baby, may not have even needed this. So that's a dirty 20.
Hey, as your sphere heads forward, it begins to hear, it hears an amplified version of what you hear yourself, of the slush of the swamp underneath the sleet, the crickets chirping, the weird, like, chittering and howls. But it also hears, as it approaches the light area, this hum, like a woman humming. It's a very femme voice humming a tune under their breath.
I do like an insight check to see if it sounds like a wisp. What are those things called in the swamps that guide you to your
Like a
Will-o'-the-wisp.
will-o'-the-wisp?
Yeah. If it sounds like it's a trap, kind of.
Sure, yeah. Go ahead and roll an insight.
Ooh, that's another dirty 20, baby.
Okay. It doesn't seem to be that of a creature like a will-o'-the-wisp that seems to be leading you away. It sounds like someone who's like sort of passing the time, just like an idle hum that they're not really thinking about.
All right. Well, still leaving my senses out there, I'm going to kind of put the orb. I'm going to find like a spot where I'm going to tuck away. I'm going to say out loud to the group, so this is weird, but there's someone bored in hell. Just apparently this is really benign to her, making a
bored because she killed everybody else who was here, and now she's waiting for more people to kill.
How far away is she from us from now?
60 feet ahead of you.
I'm going to, just because I'm sweating and I've thrown up and I'm sweating.
but how
I'm going
about
to
both?
preemptively. I'm going to. Oh, Katrina's always sweaty. I'm going to preemptively use bolstering magic on myself.
Okay, yeah.
That just gives me a couple of bumps.
Yep,
Like
yep.
Scarewood.
I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace on everybody with my staff.
Ooh.
So +10 to stealth, baby.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was going to try and actually use my boots of elven kind. I don't know how to activate them, but I'm like, work.
They are always on, as long as you're attuned to them. So you do get that advantage.
Cool.
I will say also, because your sphere gets like, it's kind of like echolocation, right?
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't hear what you said.
Yeah.
Okay. So it also gets like the outline of this woman. So she's like sitting on a stump. You can see it has like the outline of like two horns that curl up, sort of like decorated with vegetation and vines. And you can also see that there's a cart next to her, and it has several items on it.
The items don't look like bodies, do they?
No, they do not. You see like a dagger, various like vials of things, some like weird things you haven't. I mean, there is a skull on the
Cool.
cart as well.
I say a little bit too loud, like when you're wearing headphones and you're trying to speak normally. Iris, she's got loot. I can't hear you.
I like put my finger to my mouth. I'm like, shush.
I also can't see you.
Oh yeah, shit.
Let's go
Do we
Let's
think
go get
she's
some.
just gonna give us stuff or like sell it?
chilling.
I don't trust the bog witch.
Oh,
She's
she's
gonna
also
ask
got
us for
horns.
some. She's gonna ask us for something in return for
she's
whatever the hell
whistling.
she has.
They're gonna ask us
No
for
way
something
this
in
is gonna be
return.
free.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell my basilisk to be very quiet and hide in the tree just in case Bog Witch Lady wants them.
Oh yeah.
And like we might want Willow to hang back too, because like sentient tree, it would be very like I'm addressing Willow. It's just like you're really cool.
Thanks.
Yeah, so I mean, if you don't mind, could you hang back? Because we don't want this lady to get any kind of ideas.
Okay.
Pretend
What
you're
do
a
I
regular.
do?
Maybe
I
just
could be, and then she like assumes the form of a willow tree. Like
Yeah.
all animation about her is gone.
Oh,
Damn.
yeah, and I'll like telepathically just like it in her brain, just be like, I will let you know if things go south and we need help in battle if we have to fight her. She can't respond because it's not the spell message, but I just talk in her head.
wait, could you use that on me in my physical form so that I could hear you talking and then me talk out loud to you?
What?
Never mind. It's
His senses
about
are
that
in his senses are in the orb, and he was wondering if you could psychically link to
The orb?
no to me.
No,
'cause
to-
I can't hear
to
you. But if
Isaac's
you
I
body.
try to telepathically like go into Isaac's head and say, can you hear me?
can I hear it?
This is hard to answer.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm
me
gonna
read it.
say
It says senses, so it's like except for your.
You are
Yeah.
able to speak telepathically to any creature as long as you share a language. That's all it says.
But what is
The
your
orb?
what is
Yeah.
using your familiar's ability say?
Yeah.
I think your senses are in the other orb, so
you
you
are-
wouldn't be hearing. It would be the same as someone talking to you. You don't hear it.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
if you
that makes
wanted
sense.
to talk to the familiar,
We'll just talk to it normally because it
Yeah.
could hear me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's also
No, it
60
just
feet
says
away.
through your eye, your eyes and hearing specifically, so I can still feel stuff. I would say my brain is still in my body, but
I can speak telepathically to anybody within 60 feet of me, so I could technically, as long as it was
There
within
you go.
60 feet of me.
In that way, it would work. But
It
I'm
would
gonna
work
say
that
it
way.
wouldn't work with message.
all right.
Yeah.
And I'll have to take time to actively look at it. This is too fucked up to just throw on me right now.
sorry.
Spin back.
Let's play rock, paper, scissors again, guys.
But what's happening? Willow staying behind. Are you approaching?
I'm
you
going-
gonna try and avoid.
I kind of want to sneak up on the lady just close enough to see if Rudolph wakes up.
Sure. Yeah.
Smart.
Okay. Roll a stealth check.
+10.
And yeah, you have pass without a trace on, so don't forget to add your +10.
And
Okay.
advantage for your boots.
And advantage.
24.
Oh, thank God.
Are we all going?
Yeah,
This is just
sorry.
Waverly.
So, I just
Oh,
want to say,
man.
I get advantage for my boots. I'm also still shifted because I don't think it's been an hour, but I got advantage because, like, Wolfie shiftedness, or Blood Hunter, one of them, I get an advantage. And I still managed to get a 5.
Wow.
So,
+10.
+10 is 15. This
Okay.
is the worst I've rolled.
Okay, let's see.
Welcome to the Bad Stealth Club.
Wow.
all right.
Sweet Christmas.
Okay, so you approach, and as you do so, you feel like you're relatively quiet, all things considered. And as you approach, you can see your bow does not light up. And you notice, you get like the visual now, because you saw the outline earlier. Now you can see a very beautiful woman. She's wearing a long dark cloak with golden embroidery accents at the sleeves. And she's sitting, and she's got like dancing orbs above her that are sort of like floating, making that magical light, illuminating the nearby area. You can see her skin is yellow ombre into a purplish burgundy at her horns that curl up. And yeah, you get a better look at the cart, which has several items on it. And she's just like waiting, plucking at a flower.
Rudolph thinks she's like, I try and whisper this back to the group, not to like reveal their thing, but like,
You're not gonna move back before you whisper?
nope. Because I'm gonna kind of just walk up to her, like, Rudolph says she's good, so I walk up to her.
All right, and then with that, we're gonna go on break. Bye. See you soon.
Good morrow, fine patron. Are you looking for music for your character, campaign, or Twitch stream? Does music move you like prune juice after a colonic? Well, here at OBP Musical, we write music from any genre, from fully orchestrated pieces like this, to video game auditory herpes like this. We have singers from Les Miserables and Disney for vocals like this.
The heroes of the North, with them we'll sally forth. The warrior knight, the maiden of Ed.
Have a bard that's written lyrics? We can write music for them. So, if you want music that rocks, come to us at OBP Musical and get your rocks off. That sounded weird. Music and songs from any genre, from opera to country, pop to thrash metal. We are jacks of all trades. OBP Musical, music for any occasion. Birthdays, weddings, having a bris. We've got you covered when others don't. Go to obpmusical.com for more info.
Hero Forge is a free-to-use online character design application. Create and share your unique designs using their in-depth character creator tools. Order customized tabletop miniatures that truly represent your characters. Whether you prefer to start from convenient presets or fine-tune your character feature by feature, Hero Forge makes it easy. Best of all, designing, saving, and sharing characters is completely free. Visit HeroForge.com to start designing your custom miniature today, and check back often. New content is added every week.
I've been working on my Steve cosplay, and I found the perfect piece to finish it off at the costume shop. They have wigs, costumes, contacts, and they even have a cosplay section on their website for people just like me. Head on over to thecostumeshop.com/?REF tabletop tiddies to get started. That's TheCostumeShop.com, spelled ye old way. Make sure to use the code Tabletop Tiddies with double D's to get yourself $10 off at checkout. Maybe I should make a Imogen White cosplay next.
Hello, welcome back to Tabletop Tiddies. Thank you for sticking with us through that break. Or if you're on YouTube, I mean, there was barely any break to watch. But it's great to be here live and be with us for the fun parts. Yeah, okay, that was strange.
Just the fun
parts. Listen, it's weird vibes. It's because of my new mug. Everyone take a moment to appreciate it.
Look
at
it.
A similar one.
It's so cute.
That is a tankard, not a mug.
Okay,
Got
a
it.
tanker.
All right. I got
Now.
a travel mug.
We approach. It's a titties mug, though, so that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
You approach this being in the swamp, and as you do, Waverly leading the way, she says, "Ah, hello. I was wondering when you were going to creep out of the shadows."
You knew we were there?
I did see you when you did your little sneaky sneak.
Ah, well, yes.
Did you see
By
the
we...
orb?
Oh, never mind.
An orb? I
All right,
have
cool.
3.
No, never mind.
She gestures above her head to the swirling orbs.
Cool.
It is nice to meet you.
Yes.
I'm Tadrin, pronouns she, they.
Tadrin. I am I am Weatherly. Pronouns they, them.
I'm surprised you remember your name. Most folks around these parts have been dead so long they don't remember.
Lucky for me, I'm not dead.
Oh, that's interesting.
I'm gonna come forward. I'm gonna be like, listen here, lady. It's been a really long day. Are you gonna kill us or what? Are you gonna try to kill us? You seem really nice and you're really pretty, but I just gotta know. I don't want to do any of this foreplay anymore.
Never skip the foreplay. It's our favorite part. But no, I'm just here to offer you. I killed Sara. I just offer travelers my wares. You're welcome to peruse them if you wish. And they gesture to their wrought iron cart, decked out with the many different magic items. Sorry, I just saw what Kelly wrote in that pad.
What? Chloe loves killing dry.
Oh my god.
And I will say that this slightly sexual, all of a sudden character is based off someone who tweeted hashtag #TTTitties.
I had a feeling.
This
is what happens.
on Twitter.
I hope you're happy you submitted, because this is what happens.
Hi. Yeah.
To help you in these trying areas, you're welcome to take your peek.
How much do these items of yours cost?
Well, it depends. I usually like to dive into memories as my form of payment. I can be persuaded in other things, perhaps a trade.
We hand over the memories, or just like tell a cool story and then we both remember the telling of the story?
She smiles at you.
I don't think you get to keep them.
That was a yes or no answer.
Do you like whiskey?
What is whiskey?
All right, here we go.
Something
I'm
you
gonna
haven't
hop
had
off
before.
the tree.
Sounds like
I'm
maybe.
gonna waltz up.
Now, is this... What is this?
It's a magical potion that makes it increases how charismatic you are, and it boosts your confidence and fire resists. I think.
Wait, are you dead?
Me?
No, I know that you're not dead, Isaac.
I mean, I've been contemplating that we might be dead, but
No, I'm talking to this beautiful lady.
Oh, thank you. I myself am not dead, but most of the people and beings that I meet in this area are.
While she's talking to the rest of the group, can I figure out, like, what her deal is? Like, what is she? What's with the horns?
With your cool ability, you can actually, you gain some insight that I will DM you.
Ooh.
But let's continue the scene with Beira.
so as I said, charismatic confidence, fire resist. Does that interest you? I mean, you are in hell and adjacent to the hot one. I look at other people. The hot one's next, right?
That's, yeah.
You're adjacent to the hot one.
Am I the hot one? No. You're talking about pain. Never mind.
And
She's the
as
hot
you-
one.
As you mentioned, all these abilities that this whiskey potion can do, I'm gonna need. This is tough because you kind of danced the line, but I am gonna say it's deception. But I'll let you do it with advantage.
Cool.
Can I cast guidance on them while they are doing this?
Please.
Sure.
While they're talking, I'm like,
But
this is not
also,
correct.
if you don't want anyone to know, do a sleight of hand.
Okay.
Saucy.
This is good because my deception's not great.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do a sleight of hand. Ooh, baby, don't fail me now. 16.
Okay.
That's ominous.
Oh.
Okay.
No. All right. So I
It's
rolled
a nice comforting pat on the back as they're saying all of this is how I cast it. I'm like, these are all true facts about the potion that they are talking about right now.
So to be above board, I rolled a 1 on the guidance. I rolled a 2 on the d20. And for advantage, what are we going to get? We're going to get a 4. So let's add that up, kids. It's 4 plus 1 is 5 plus my 2 deception. That's a 7.
Why did we let you speak?
Yeah, why? Why?
Well,
I
hey,
confidently-
Kelly rolls so
Big
bad.
roll.
All of this is
I-
just a roll to find out if she believes about the whiskey.
Yeah,
She might
but
believe
that
I'm
could
dumb.
have been the way we get shit for free instead
might-
of giving away our memories.
I might think this is what it does. I'm confidently holding this bottle, but not well.
I'm sorry, can you remind me your total?
7.
Okay.
Confidently.
I really have to pull back the curtain here because she also got a 7.
Oh shit!
Understand. So she is going to pick up the vial from you if you will give it to her.
How do I know you're not gonna take it?
I promise to give it back.
Insight.
Insight.
Take it though.
Go ahead and roll insight.
That's a 12.
I got a 15.
Okay, you both. I also rolled a 7 that yet again are aware that she is telling the truth.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to be like super extra, and I'm gonna stand like 10 feet away from her, and then the like frozen hand will float the bottle over to her.
Thank you.
It's chilled for you now.
She holds it in her hands. Is it better to drink it when it's cold?
Well,
Yes.
it's better to drink it
Drinking it
after
right
we've
now?
made the deal.
I think she should drink it now though.
I'm just perusing. I like to know my options. I'm admiring your bangle there as well. This seems nice though. And she hands it back to you.
My bangle.
Yes, the one on your wrist.
Yeah. That's true. It is nice, but the whiskey's better.
What's the deal here? Are we just giving you stuff for stuff in your cart? Are you just negotiating the whole cart? What's the vibe?
Oh, definitely not the whole thing. You each get to make your own deals, but you're welcome to have an item for a trade. And that can be memories, that can be, if you have something good that I'm interested in, I can take a item for item trade, or, you know, if you have such lovely hair like you do, and she gestures to Velandra, I would take a lock of that.
Waves in the background.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Seems
No.
too easy
No.
for a trade, wouldn't you say?
Don't ever get to come across someone like you. I mean, this rose color, it's almost like the petals on my flower.
I'm gonna tiptoe over to Velandra and whisper in her ear. Fae vibes. Lady's got fae vibes. Don't make deals with fairies.
I've got what?
Do you like my hair?
Fae vibes.
Oh, sorry. It's got
Closer.
I'm gonna come closer.
She caresses your face with her fingers, and she turns your head to the side and admires you have a mane of golden blonde hair.
Yeah.
Oh yes, this is beautiful.
Yeah, it's fine. It's whatever. You're beautiful.
Hey,
It's fine.
I'm just gonna go up and just put both hands on Chloe's shoulder. Be like, hey, my good pal here that also likes wrestling, my friend. Your hair is cool. I don't have hair, but I like things. And then I'll just slowly push Chloe behind me
Oh,
and human shield it up.
Okay. Bye.
well, I've decided that I do want the whiskey, so you're welcome to take take a gander at my items.
Oh, cool. I will go gander her items.
And everyone's so nervous. Why are you so nervous? You get the option. I've already sent this to the players ahead of time, but there's a wide variety of items on this cart. The most interesting of them seem to be a +1 silver dagger, a cloak of displacement, some depetrification salve, a gate key, a floating human skull, a wrought iron flute, the immovable rod, a supreme healing potion, and a ring of protection.
Out of character, I was gonna reflavor how the cloak of displacement looks, but it's badass.
It is very cool.
I'm gonna pick up this like cloak that, as I do, has like two like tendrils hanging off the side, and at the end are like these spiked, almost like giant spiked leaves. As it is supposed to be the Displacer Beast tentacles. And I'm just going to hold it up and be like, what's this thing do?
That is, well, it's almost more fun for you to try it yourself, but you do need to spend a bit of time with it. But it makes it very difficult for people to notice you. Especially in, I would say, you seem to be an adventurer. If you get into a scuffle, it'll give you an edge.
I'm gonna hold both and very poorly, like, pretend like, oh, the value of this whiskey is so much, I don't know if I want to part with it. And I'll reluctantly, I'm gonna regret this, and hand the whiskey bottle.
All right, she grabs it from your hand with both hands. Oh, thank you so much. And she sort of like tucks it in to her robes. I'll see if I want to keep it or put it up on display later.
That's what cool people in college do.
This rod thing, and then I'm just gonna grab me like, is it like? I almost like. How does she have these things labeled? Are they just kind of tossed in the chart? Do they have little tags?
Yeah. On each item seems to have like a special place on the cart. Once removed, there's like an outline of what was taken away, and they each have like little tags that dangle off, tied with twine.
I don't know if an immovable rod requires attunement, but I imagine that I'm like just kind of putting it somewhere and then like doing a chin up and then just like releasing it and just being like, oh, this is cool. Oh, I got it on both sides.
Quite a fun artifact indeed. This one is different than the cloak in that it does not require attunement. Anyone can use it. Just push that button on the side. You've got it.
I have stuff. And I'll just go, hell can be a nasty place. Sometimes you might want to poison someone. And I'll like whip out a little bottle of poison. But then you're like, oh no, what if I get poisoned? That's really bad. And then I'll whop out my anti-poison. I got it written down. I can't remember what the word is.
Like, which one's which? Oh no.
Oh no, I'm confused. I got one of both.
She looks down at herself and looks back up at you. I live in a poisonous place. You would think that the people I come across would need to be aware of poison's nature and how to deal with it. I'm sitting in poison right now. I don't need these items.
Okay. And I'll put them back in my cloak of stuff. I got...
You do have lovely skin.
You can't have her skin. That's weird.
I'm sure you seem to have an excess with those large ears.
Rude.
I would like...
Is that impolite? I'm so sorry. They're beautiful.
What? I'll be the first to broach the topic. What kind of memory do you want?
Oh, it depends, but it's up to you. Something fun, something that's near and dear to your heart. A fun memory from childhood, perhaps?
How about a pole? And I'm just gonna whip one of the poles out of my jacket. How about 2 poles? And I'll whip the second out of my jacket. It's really good.
I don't have an interest in poles.
Damn it. And I'll put both of them
a
back
shame.
in my jacket.
What about a staff made from royalty? And I bring out my old staff that I was using. That was like the heirloom. And I'm like, this is all I have left of my family. I don't remember them, so I have no memories to give.
Well, that's sad. But it's if you're willing to part with it, of course. Something of that grandeur I would love to have.
Sure. Since I can't remember them, it means little to me, but it clearly had power when I remembered how to use it. And I pass it to her, reminding the group that I have taken my focus out of it already.
Thank you. Please, go ahead and have a look. If you have any questions, I'm here.
I will look at. I think there is there any jewelry on the table, Sara? I already know the answer, but I would like to paint the scene for our audience.
There is indeed. You notice a small silver ring that has a amethyst inside that's actually quite large, shaped in a princess cut. That's sort of giving off a slight pulse to it.
What's this one?
You found the Ring of Protection. A very good choice for a spellcaster like you. This will give you an edge in combat in terms of making it a bit tougher to hit you, as well as you'll find your abilities are slightly increased in dire situations.
Seems suitable. And I'm like putting on like a regal show at this point, considering I've kind of made a show of the staff. So I will take it and place it upon my finger, and I'm like, very well, and I will walk away.
What about this sword? And I'll pull out my long sword as payment for this rod. This is the sword
Not
I've
your
had.
sword, the sword of the royal guard.
Yeah. Got all this from my work.
I'm gonna
That
press the
is my
digit.
only sword, as you can see, and I'll do a cute little 360, showing off my cheeks as I turn around. It's the only sword I have, as you can see.
Press the digitated glimmer on it to make it look more magical.
Ooh, it glows. Is this a magical sword?
Something that is of high value to me, as I am currently in hell, and this is my only real weapon.
Personal value, you say? Is there a tale that comes with this blade?
They have slain many a foe protecting me,
we
the
fought
princess.
this zombie, a dragon up underwater with this sword. Actually, you know what? I could just give you the memory of that if you want. I don't need to remember that. That went very poorly. No one listened to me. I don't. No, it was sorry. It was a very important
throw.
Just take this memory. I don't need it anymore.
4
F.
As you're speaking, you don't remember what trail you sort of trail off.
Yeah, and then we were and
It's a lovely sword. I'm happy to have it. And she takes it.
okay.
The sword and the memory?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And then just as we were all about to lose, Jenny, you remember how you killed it single-handedly and came and saved us all.
Killed what?
Yeah, you did really good that day.
You were like so focused. It must be hard to remember.
I look at this woman and I'm like, I suppose that's the bargain then, since she no longer can remember.
First, you've earned the immovable rod.
Yeah. And then I'll do some more tests.
You also lost your sword.
Well, I mean,
whatever.
I remember losing my sword. I don't remember a cool thing I did with it. Because I remember other situations. I remember walking in here with a sword like that. Shit, have I said it? Is it gone?
Where am I? Who are you?
Every time you've had the sword,
You just don't remember the battle of the Remoraz.
Yeah.
Miss
what?
Lady.
Yes.
Can I ask, what do you do with these memories? Are they just like scrapbooking, or
I like to think on them. It gets very lonely here.
well, why don't you just leave?
I can't. This is my home.
But you could move your home to wherever you want to be.
Could I come with you? You seem kind.
Can I insight check?
I telepathically message Chloe. He's clingy. She's clingy. Red flag. Red flag.
She's already got the U-Haul pack. Abort.
Oh. That is let me do the math. 19.
You get the feeling that she would love to come to your plane of existence.
Oh,
She'd love it.
But do I know if can I, well, I guess I should have specified, but like,
And he
is it-
grabs
is there-
Chloe's shoulders again.
is there any like, maybe like, insidious nature to her?
Insight?
I will say that she's touched your face, and when she did, I DM'd you some information, and I would definitely say that information is laying a bit heavy on you, that she doesn't seem to be all that she appears. But she still would love to come.
How about a change of subject? I have a pretty cool weapon on me that is of no use to me anymore because it did good things and also very bad things.
Oh, this sounds intriguing.
Way to sell it.
And shut up. And I think that, you could probably sell it for a lot. But would you want an item that is potentially dangerous to the beholder?
Her eyes, make a perception check.
Oh, I'm scared. Scary, sexy, not fun, sexy. And I get to roll this, baby. Yeah, that is a 15.
Okay. With a 15, you get a flash of recognition crosses her eyes as you say that you mentioned the beholder and that something that it would do. This is an intriguing thought. I think I would appreciate this story, but only if it comes with a lock of your hair.
I am really into this version of me, and I've been on a lot of soul searching, and I think I am not in a place spiritually to give that to you. But I think that I hope I didn't say anything to upset you, but this axe is just like really cool.
Is it magical?
It is, and I'm not lying. I don't know why I upward inflected on this. It is.
It's magical.
Yes.
I've seen it do.
You said it in a weird way.
I've seen it do great things
I got
and
more
terrible
memories
things.
I can give you. I was like tortured for a very long time. Do you want those memories? wait, like literally for a while. Just take them. I don't actually want them. Can I just give those to you?
No.
Sorry,
no trauma dumping, please.
Oh shit.
It is magical. I'm sorry.
She takes
you're
the
very
axe
pretty.
in her hands, and she's gonna cast Identify on it.
Rip. She's gonna know.
I'm gonna walk over to Chloe while she's casting Identify. I was like, you really need to learn how to talk to
do you
pretty
mean?
women.
It's fine. I don't want the battle axe anymore. It's scary to me.
I'm not even talking about the battle axe. You gotta learn how to talk to people.
Yeah, you're right.
Just to people.
I'm so sweaty.
I'm gonna message to Chloe. I wasn't able to detect the curse. She might not either.
Can you roll a stealth check on that?
No.
No, Isaac.
Fucking kidding me. Again, built for stealth. That's a 13?
Okay. Well, this is a magical item. I think it's a worthy trade, especially since you've wielded it so frequently.
I have. Thank you.
Do you want to share the story? It's powerful enough I don't need it. It's up to you.
I mean, I can tell you about it if you want to hear about it. No, maybe it made me very strong, but it made me hurt some of the people I love. And that's all I'm going to say about it.
Well, I hope you never hurt me.
I would never hurt you. Oh, no, I would not. I'm a good guy. I'm a cool guy. I'm gonna go look at the things now, if that's cool with you.
Of course.
Thank you so much. Wow.
And they
It's a
like
pleasure.
gesture to the cart.
I'm gonna peruse, like, as Chloe just goes off, I'm like, this is just sad.
I lean over to Isaac. I'm like, please tell me I wasn't that awkward when I was being weird.
I don't think anyone's been that awkward ever.
Right.
Literally ever.
Ever. That's the new valley of awkward that has been set for reality.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm gonna, like, kind of fiddle around in my pockets and find, like, a woodcut of a wolf devouring its own hind leg, and I'm like, did not realize I had this. So, you want this? Because I might be interested in something on your cart.
You don't seem very interested.
Well, I mean, what is this? And I pick up the depetrifying thing, and I'm like, yeah, it's like, what is this? This looks cool. I'll get something too.
Well, it's a salve. It's very of an interesting salve. It also doesn't run out as long as you keep a little bit left. It helps you deal with stone. If you don't want your body turned into it, you might as well keep it.
Well, yeah, no one wants to be turned into stone. So yeah, I'll take this. Would you want a woodcut?
What is special about this carving?
It's very apropos of my general, like, situation.
What does that mean? And they start playing with their lines along the side of their body.
And, like, I'm assuming it's been over an hour since I last shifted, so I was like, and not unconsciously fiddling with the necklace at all. Yeah, I'm kind of a werewolf. So that, I mean, low wolf carving, I'm a werewolf.
Did you make this carving?
Yes.
You don't seem sure.
Well, I don't remember making it, but I'm pretty sure I made it.
Weatherly, I have a secret I could give her to trade for you.
What secret?
I only trade with people with secrets for the people that want the item.
I can tell Weatherly then the secret so that they can trade it.
Obviously,
I'm
Isaac
gonna-
wants the item now.
I'm gonna message you, Weatherly. And I'm gonna make it. I'm not gonna hide it from the shopkeeper, and I'm gonna tell you, Weatherly, that this is not her true form, and she is hiding something much rougher.
That got cool. So yeah, I could tell you a secret.
Seems everyone here already knows.
There are some people. I'm pretty sure my big friend Dan doesn't know.
Who are we talking about? I'm just gonna like, pick something out of the cart real quick. I like this one. Thank you.
Do you know that I'm not who I seem to be?
Me? You talking to me? Well, you know, like listen, man, it's your journey, so you think that however you want to look is great, and you don't have moisturizer here. It makes sense. It's all good.
What?
You don't have moisturizer.
Wait, am I missing something?
My good friend the captain doesn't know.
Seems like all of you aren't who you seem to be either.
I just told you I was a werewolf, so I'm clearly not who I seem to be.
You also never asked who we were.
That also seems like useful information, much like yours.
I don't think I want this wooden carving. It doesn't seem very important to you.
Fair.
And she approaches you suddenly and holds your necklace in her hands. But I would take this.
Yeah.
And her breath smells like rotting flesh.
I have a sensitive nose. Could you take a couple steps back?
Is it a trade?
I telepathically message you. Did we ever find out what that was?
Yeah, sure. Take it, and I'll like yank it off and just.
Guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Thank you. You're welcome to the salve.
Yeah. Cool. Just don't breathe on me.
Sorry. And she backs away from you.
Thanks.
And she goes to her cart. My dear, dear Dan. It seems you're the last one. Have you made a decision?
There's maybe what do I do? I'll take the potion. I'll take this nice little potion. This looks really nice and familiar, and I feel like I know what it is, and I think that's what I want.
A person like you could definitely use that.
Great. Thank you for your expertise.
I am gonna message Iris and say, try and distract her.
Maybe.
Roll a stealth check.
All right. Come on, David. I gotta roll above 10 at some point tonight, right? No. That's still a 17 though, okay?
Okay.
I am going to kind of stroll up a little bit closer, and I'm going to say, well, you seem to either know things about us, or have things of ours now. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? I'm going to cast Charm Person
Ooh.
on her.
Okay.
I'll do it on a 3rd level.
What save am I doing?
Wisdom.
I am missing something serious here. I feel like I don't know what's going on.
You see as you approach, a mist starts to go over her eyes, a magical mist similar to your magic, and it looks like it's overcoming them, and it suddenly disappears, and you get the feeling that she did something to resist it even if she failed.
Was worth a try.
Even while she's approaching...
I say that out loud, by the way. She obviously knows I tried to cast something.
Even while she's approaching Iris, I'm going to attempt to use my mage hand to steal a key that I see in the cart.
Okay. Yeah. Go for it. Roll a sleight of hand.
Can I have my orb also sort of like just help distract her to give myself the help action?
Sure.
I can help you.
I would say that you already have advantage because she is looking away.
Yeah, I will continue my conversation with her and being like, you understand, yours just seems so secretive. I don't think you'd give up information so willingly. Why would you? I was just wondering.
My whole
if
business really relies on secrets.
Makes sense. That's why I was curious, that's all. I hope you don't take offense to me trying anyways.
It's a 10. This is timeout dice. If
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
need to stop.
If I didn't think I was gonna lose it in our house, I would throw. I'm gonna use this one from now on.
And she reaches behind her and grabs you.
What is this?
It's a gate key, but you cannot have unless you trade.
Oh, sorry.
I'm open to more trades if you wish.
You let us look at stuff before we. I thought I had carte blanche to now. Carte to look at things now.
She pulls you closer to her. Not if you have sticky fingers.
Fair. One con person to another. I respect it.
Are you hoping to get this key? It does allow quite a bit of travel.
I don't think we're gonna need it.
Fair enough. And as she lets go of your arm... Hold on, I should have rolled first.
Does it look like she's casting anything?
Don't know what's going on.
It doesn't look like she's casting, but you do feel a little tinge, and you notice that she scratched your arm.
As I say, we're not going to need it, I'm going to give her a little bit of a brain freeze and silvery barbs her.
Okay.
So she has to roll with disadvantage, or roll and take the lower number.
Okay, I'll roll again. That's a 18.
Damn it.
Against your AC.
That still hits.
Okay. Back. And you notice that she she goes back into her pocket and takes out the whiskey bottle and opens it, and then drops her nail against the vial and then closes it back up.
All right.
Well, it seems like our business is done, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm going to miss you, Dan. Are you sure you don't want to stay?
I mean,
Yep. There, we're sure. I grab Dan and just grab Dan by the hand and move away.
okay.
Well, good luck. And they twiddle their fingers at you.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Miss you. Bye.
Just grab you by the face, with the
happening?
pretty lady. No more pretty ladies for you.
What is going on?
She's not that. She's got a thing up. But as we're walking away, I say that. She's not. She doesn't actually look like that. She's fucky.
She's fucky?
Yeah, she's like a evil bog witch, like I said.
She looked okay.
Yeah, she looked okay because there's magic shit happening. Like it's not okay. Like,
Bad
she's-
vibes.
Bad
But
vibes.
we got some stuff though. She can't be that bad.
I got
I
this.
don't know what she was gonna do if we gave her those fucking locks of hair, my guys. That seems real shady. That's
Yeah.
like some voodoo doll shit. Like
Yeah,
we're gonna
it's-
get cursed or something.
Think it's a problem that I like gave her a memory?
A little bit, yeah, but
I think
it's nothing
that
we can
one-
do about it now.
Hey, Waves, you're a blood expert. How bad is it that she got some of mine?
Can I do a history check to see how bad it is that she's got some of it?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
on a
I'll
scale
say,
of-
I would say it's more of an Arcana check.
I can do that too.
I'm sorry. Did you guys want to fight her?
I didn't say that. I just don't know if we want to let her keep some of that.
Yeah.
stuff.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay, so yeah, I got a 15.
I think
You would know that with taking personal things of like bodily fluid, hair, a claw, blood, makes it easier to cast divination spells against you.
So yeah, depends on what your how you feel about divination magic.
It's not my
Can we
favorite.
cast that in other planes from other planes? Is my question. Because if we leave hell, will it matter? She's here, or can she
Depends
leave?
on depends on how powerful she is. She kind of wants to go visit. Wants to go like hitch her U-Haul to Chloe.
I
So
tried to charm her, and she literally like it looked like the spell worked,
not.
and then she just decided it wasn't gonna work.
I don't think we
Powerful.
should fight her.
Yeah.
We're
I
in
would
hell.
Add her to your
She had horns.
hunting list, Waves, and we'll maybe come back to that one.
well, she got my necklace, so I kind of want it back.
We'll
For
find her.
for reasons.
She's not the
don't-
only one that can use
Reasons you
divination.
just don't want to tell us? Like, you've been so protective. We're not going to take your necklace. We literally can't now, but we weren't ever going to take your necklace. Do you know what it is?
Yeah, it's
Here to
let's-
share with the class.
Yeah.
We're a team.
Okay, so it's kind of like a safety net if I ever lost my werewolfiness.
When you just gave it away? Waverly, what are you doing? Wait, I gave away a memory of a fight. I didn't. You just gave away the thing that'll stop you from killing us.
So we gotta get
no,
her
no,
back.
no,
It's
no,
basically the situation we're in.
If you lose your
that's-
lycanthropy.
Yeah,
Are you telling me
it's
if that was cursed blood that are we gonna have to fight a fucking werewolf hag in the future?
if she drinks it, maybe.
Okay, add werewolf hag to the list of things we're
I
gonna have
don't.
to fight in the future.
I don't want to be in hell anymore, guys.
Listen,
I don't want to.
I was
miss my
only getting good
girlfriend.
vibes. That's all I was getting. And sure, maybe we'll come back and I'll give her some
No,
some St. Ives hand cream, and then
No.
she'll be the
Can
perfect.
we
No.
just go?
no.
Can we just go? I just want to. I just start walking in a direction.
Yeah, okay. Over this way. This,
I turn and I walk in that way.
And you continue pressing forward for hours, continuing to march through this rotten marsh. And as you continue forward, the camera pans back, and you see a small glowing orb continuously following you. And that's where we're gonna end.
Heck. Stress.
I want that back.
And
I
this
need it
is
back.
the second time that the party has foiled my wanting to include a creature, but it's fine.
I don't know what you mean.
I honestly didn't know what you meant.
Oh,
I did, and I tried. I'm sorry.
I was totally prepared for this to go either way, and I thought it was very cool how it worked out.
The moment she took my blood, I was this moment away from blasting her with some ice magic, and I was like,
Yeah, thank you guys for joining us. Joining us for this episode. This was awesome. and stressful. Yeah, you guys mean the world to us. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed yourselves and you want to show your support, the best way to do so is by heading on over to patreon.com/tabletop tiddies. When you become a patron, you get access to a multitude of behind-the-scenes snippets, polls that affect the game, bonus episodes, and so much more. We also have a merch store. If you saw the show tonight and you went, man, those characters are super cool. Hey, look at that mug. Hey, look at that notebook. That's pretty sweet. I want those. You can get them. If you head on over to tabletoptiddies.threadless.com, that's where we have all of our merch, and you should buy some because it's super cool. Yeah, because that will support us, and it makes us feel happy that you support us. Speaking of supporting these titties, I had to add that on because I had to make a segue. Our hero for this evening goes to Jordan Roman. Thank you so much for supporting us and backing our campaign for this season. We could not do it without you. Last but not least, make sure to follow us on social media at Tabletop Tiddies, and if you tweet using the hashtag TTTitties, you can get an NPC named after you, like the hag today. That was correct, yes?
Yeah! That was Taedrin at TAEDRYN on Twitter, tweeted hashtag TTTitties, and then they became this super cool tiefling lady that was totally not a hag.
Should have killed her.
That we didn't fight. I'm sorry. Yeah,
we're not murder hobos anymore. Yay!
Yeah.
It is
Right?
not. It has never been.
Hey, we didn't. We can still go back. We can still go murder the whole bitch.
Let's get feet away and be like, you know what?
Wait a minute.
Jenny turns around and walks back.
Yeah, you can find all of this information on our website at www.tabletoptiddies.com. And remember, when we say titties, it is with double D's. We will be back tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. Pacific for our vampire show, Titties by Night. And we'll be back next week at this time. So we hope to see you then.
If
Bye.
there's any, I got to put a hag in the next episode because Banshee was the first one. So I'll
Gotta.
stick around. We're gonna raid Dork Tales. Give some love.
Heck yeah.
Friends of the podcast. All right, bye.
Bye.